Hey everyone, welcome to Legends of Podcasting. I'm Stu.
I'm Ross.
I'm Rob.
And we are here for the final ever episode of not only The Flash, but also the last ever episode of the Arrowverse.
F's in chat.
Well, it died, 4 years ago, didn't it?
I was trying to keep it serious, man. Come on. It's been a big part of our lives.
It is, yeah.
When did it start?
2012.
Yeah.
11 years we've been watching the Arrowverse. And it's had its ups, it's had its downs, it's had its middle ground, it's had its lowers,
Yeah.
it's had its rock bottoms.
And then it's on its chill blades.
It's carving out its
Real cold.
sub-basement. Yeah.
Oh, God.
There's the bottom of the barrel, and there's the third sub-basement.
Don't cross that line.
Yeah.
Oh,
dear
dear.
God.
Anyway, so
I mean, this last season so far has been a bit of an upper and a downer.
I would say it's been a downer, then an upper right at the end. I would say. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's been disappointing. I think I know a lot of people reacting to it. I've been watching even the Mighty Blind Wave, who like Eric is always positive about this show. Even he said the other day, I think it was like the episode where Oliver came back and goes, finally, the fucking rest of the season sucked. And I was like, oh, Jesus, Eric, man. Like, I've never heard him say anything about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's, so, see, we've had, this final one.
We'll only be back in this one because they said that lightning was corrupting the multiverse.
It's destroying the
Timeline,
timeline.
The timeline, that's what I meant.
Destroying
Yeah.
the timeline.
So it's like, he's got to step in, right?
It's a Spectre-worthy
I mean, he mentioned for a reason last 2 episodes ago that I only can intervene in certain situations, right?
I was thinking that, but also, do you want the Spectre to intervene and save it, or do you want the Flash to save you at the time? It's his show.
Yeah,
Surely,
but he hasn't done anything in years.
he's just knocked to the floor all the time. No, someone else helps him.
It's alright. The rest of the crew will be there to help him, like they always are.
I mean, Team Flash will probably save the day, and Barry will be like, "Thanks, guys. You're awesome."
I can retire.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, "You have been the past 2 years. You just run around like an idiot and fall over. I get knocked down all the time."
Yeah.
But no, yeah. So last episode we had Eddie Thorne coming back.
It is Eddie. It's Eddie from season 1, just after he.
Yeah. Somehow he got transported to 2049, given a new identity, but it was all a lie. And now the Negative Speed Force.
I hope you get explained why that happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or like why? Yeah.
Do you reckon it's the negative speed force?
I guess it's something to do with that wormhole, right?
Yeah, do you reckon maybe the negative speed force did something with it to
Maybe.
keep him alive?
Maybe.
Because obviously he shot him, so he should have died. So it doesn't matter if he went through it. Should be dead on the other side.
Yeah.
But he's completely healed.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a weird one. I was going to say it's a weird writers thing they tried to do that doesn't really make sense. But like most of the show. So but yeah, no. I mean, it's good. I mean, like the actor, like I've because it was seen season 1. I think he's doing a great job of like going slowly crazy.
Yeah.
Of like realizing that he killed himself to save a hero, and it made no fucking difference. You kind of see his point. Is like I shot myself to stop my ancestor,
And he came back anyway.
and he came back many times anyway.
Yeah.
And then you took my life.
It also kind of explained why the Reverse Flash keeps coming back. Because Eddie is still alive.
Yeah.
Is that why the reverse?
So
Is that why the negative speed force has kept him alive? Because they want Eddie to be alive in the future. Earbuds,
It's a
yeah.
paradox that's been created by the Negative Speed Force. If they keep him alive in his little pocket thing, then the Reverse Flash can't ever truly die because the origin is still there.
Yeah, maybe makes sense. But,
I kind of want him to be in it as well, Tom Cavanaugh.
You'd hope so.
I would hope.
I want Cisco to be in it.
Cisco. And
Yeah, I would hope for the last episode you would like Tom Cavanaugh's been such a big part of the show that he makes a good reverse. I do like the other guy who plays Reverse Flash, but Tom Cavanaugh's sort of the
When
one.
I think of Reverse Flash, I think of Tom Cavanaugh.
Yeah.
I don't think of the other guy.
Yeah, Cisco would be great to come back for like a cameo. Would be awesome, but I don't know. They've got their new awesome Team Flash that they can solve anything. So
Apart from apparently making costumes that don't suck.
Yeah. I mean, they still don't have costumes yet. So Cecile got a nice new one last episode.
But it's only taken them 21 years to build.
Yeah, she doesn't technically have it yet.
Yeah.
That's very true. Yeah. But yeah, then we got the whole thing, and
I suppose she could tell Chester from now.
Yeah.
Make this suit like
yeah,
this.
draw this.
It's just a stick figure that she's drawn.
Yeah, as I mean, like from last episode, like, and probably the biggest lot of comments we had. I've been reading the comments this week and replying to them. It's just the whole Cecile subplot in the last episode, which made no fucking sense. When she goes to the future, no one looks any older bar Iris.
Well, she had a bit of white hair. That was
But it's been freaking what is 2020?
About 21 years.
it's longer than that. It's 26 years,
yeah.
right? No one's aged a fucking day. And then Cecile's thing of like, oh yeah, you don't see your daughter or Jodie. I was like, your daughter would be 30. Like, you know, you probably wouldn't see her, but I mean, 20 is still a little light, but you wouldn't be seeing her every weekend still. Unless she's a fucking bum who could never bother leaving home.
Seeing Joe twice a year would be right if he's in the ground. I mean, do you want to go to
Just cemetery twice.
Yeah.
Birthdays and anniversaries.
It could be just an urn on the mantelpiece, and that's what she's pissed off. I only see her twice.
I hope not. He needs to be. No, his urn needs to be in a hallway, and people just go and talk to him and get advice. Just better can stand here and like feel the essence of Joe.
Well, you mean in the future, Barry doesn't create
Gideon.
He creates Joe. You go and talk to him and get advice from.
But he's not even an artificial intelligence. It's just his urn on the stand, and you talk to it and go, no, Joe, you're right.
Yeah. You just solve it yourself. I mean, that's I'd like to. That'd be hilarious. Yeah, and then right at the end, Eddie took the crystals. I still don't fully understand what a crystal is, but he's taken the crystals off her.
When I was editing it back, I was listening to some of the conversations. It's like the reason why the crystal's been going through time is it's building itself it's charging itself up by attacking Flash across all the timelines. So like it's got enough power now to make him become the Avatar, I think, or something like that.
I thought he was the Avatar because he got hit with the red
yeah.
lightning.
That's the bit that get me as well.
I don't understand the difference. So why do you need the crystal and the negative speed force?
It might be because Barry beat the negative speed force, so it needs something else. So it wants the crystal with the negative speed force.
Does that mean the negative
make
speed
him more
force,
powerful than Barry?
the negative speed force and the blue crystal talk to each other because they're two different things?
Maybe the negative force knows about it because it knows all time, and it knows this thing is extremely powerful. And if the Avatar absorbs it, it'll become more powerful
But it's
than
a
Barry.
sentient being because I don't know if he'd want to be absorbed. I don't know.
Maybe it doesn't matter.
I'm sure they won't explain it in this episode, so he'll just have a new suit with a blue crystal in it.
You'll never know.
And he'll be able to run really fast, I'm guessing. So
we'll only have it for one episode.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, all this build up and it's like what are you going to be over in one episode, which is real sucky. But let's not be too negative. It's it might still be awesome. But I think
you lying motherfucker.
I didn't even believe it myself when I said it. I'll be honest. I was like,
bad Stu, bad.
don't lie, Stu. But no, all right. Let's jump into the episode and see what happens to the final episode, the final adventure of Team Flash. Just before we jump into this episode, so I think everyone has been subscribing over the past week. Really appreciate you watching this right now, and you're not a subscriber. It's the final ever episode of the Flash, people. Come on, click on that subscribe button. Join us. Join the party of the Legends of Podcasting. We're doing loads more shows, so please click the subscribe button. And also, if you want to see the full reactions of all of the episodes of The Flash that when did we start? Season 3? 4? I don't remember. We didn't start Season 1. There's lots on here. All the crossovers, they're all on here. Please head over to our Patreon and find the full reactions of all of them. So yeah, let's jump into this episode of The Flash.
To understand what I'm about to tell you, you need to do something.
Watch 7 episodes of a 7-series of TV show.
In the impossible.
I can't believe it. Eddie Thawne is the Avatar of the negative speed force?
Sounds to me like we could really use the Flash right about now.
Yeah, we all could.
Oh shit, where is he?
Barry.
I'm on my way back to the hospital. Any sign of damage to the timeline has already started in 2049. If it spreads here,
It'll threaten our entire existence.
Right, set the scene.
Back to those razors again.
Wait, that's... You can zoom in this.
That'd be cool.
Has he pulled him out of the... Oh shit.
Yes, that's the house, right?
Yeah.
Is this the negative speed force?
some kind
He's just died.
Yeah. He's become Black Flash.
That's all of them!
Oh wow!
Oh, come on, Tom Cavanaugh.
Savitar? Where's Savitar?
Yeah.
I'm going to start with you first. Clearly, you have no idea who you're dealing with. Otherwise, you know how dangerous it is to threaten me. Like I care.
Oh, that's also bad guys.
Not to bleed like everyone else.
Finally get like the rogues gallery, but it's of the
You
Flash.
got a few screws loose. Tell me.
Yes!
Oh.
How the hell should I know? Last thing I remember, the Flash had just sicked his time rates on me. Coward is responsible for bringing us here. I highly doubt it.
That's Tom Cavanaugh.
Yeah.
Ah!
Welcome to the negative speed force, fellas. First time. Barry Wells, you're the man who helped the Flash defeat me. No, that's Thawne, the man who helped the Flash defeat me. Any last words, Thawne? Never. Wear white after Labor Day. Love your work, although slightly derivative. Pretending to be the Flash's ally. Whose playbook is that? Now you're catching on. Good Zoom. I'm the fastest man alive. You're
he looks ill.
Jumped up Velocity 9 junkie. I'm the one true god of speed.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, fuck.
I demand to know who brought us here. I did.
Hey.
Oh shit.
What the hell?
Yes!
Boys,
Everyone's back.
Meet Eddie Thawne, the dumbest branch on my family tree. It's real big talk for a bunch of dead men. I'm invincible.
You sure about that? You all died. Turns out, none of you were powerful enough or fast enough to defeat the Flash.
But together, we can do what none of you could do on your own. How does a complete waste of a human being like yourself plan to defeat the
I missed him
Flash?
so much in this. Oh, Lucy.
Yeah.
Come on.
Whoa, okay.
You want more speed? I'll help you get it. Now who's in?
I realise that Sabotage Barry as well. He's an evil Barry, right?
Man, why wasn't this?
Yeah, I was going to say, bring all the bad
You could have had this for like multiple episodes, right?
I'd like to see him come on blue, like become, and then learn the ability, because he's just going to instantly know how to be a speedster, right?
Yeah. How's he going to defeat all of them, man?
Is he going to make
Finale.
what do they call them? What do they call
Oh,
them?
speed
Alright.
Mirages.
Mirages.
Yeah. Well, Excess is going to be here, isn't that? Isn't
Yeah, she showed up in,
Yeah.
in the credits.
John Wesley shit.
Yeah. You got Greg J. Garrett. Nice.
Something you need to know. The negative speed force. You chose a new avatar. I hope I'm not interrupting.
Oh, the roses.
Eddie?
It's cobalt blue now. Hey, Iris. Can you take another step closer to her? Oh no, I'm not here to fight. I just came to say congrats.
Eddie, how are you alive?
The negative speed force brought him back. It showed me the truth. You gave me the power to kill Barry and end his bloodline. You kill me, you kill the speed force too. Without the speed force to bind it together, timeline will fall. I'll make a new one where I'm the hero. I just want my life back.
The negative speed force is a dark force of nature. Why would it want to help you?
The negative side saved my life. It wants me to win.
It's a pretty decent suit you're going to see for one
This
episode.
isn't you. Let us help you.
You could have helped me before. You looked the other way while I shot myself in the chest. Any last words?
I've got 3. Run, Barry. Run.
Nora, we need your help! Get out quick!
Where's he got a helmet?
That hair cut through and it's all wow.
Oh! Okay, we've both got spears. Oh,
Jesus, Barry.
again, he's falling down again. He's
Please, don't do this.
No, there's Excess.
When Graham used to see how calls from 25 years in the past, you answer.
Oh, well, they're all here. Okay, Team Flash.
Oh, they're going to have the speedsters, right?
If only I thought of bringing allies.
Yeah. Oh, so these are all the future versions of them.
No, I don't think so.
So how's they got costumes?
Because they built them.
You have your team.
I've got mine. Oh, you can open up that one.
What a lineup.
He's great in it.
Kill Chillbone.
Yeah.
Come on!
Somebody's got to get lucky.
Ollie comes down, Inspector.
Flash, flash, flash. You didn't think I was gonna miss how this all turns out? We're going to slaughter your team.
I love
You
Zoom.
won't. And that's your only warning.
Tonight, we change the future. Execute Delta maneuvers.
Just leave them two on.
What the hell? Cecile Fly?
You say, I guess.
Whoa! Okay.
I suppose if she can move things, why can she not move herself?
You sure this isn't the team from 2049?
No, I don't think so.
If they have more time this season, they might have like shown them they're leveling up. But
Yeah.
Fuck, Sabotage, nice.
Oh, go on. Come on, Nora.
Oh, he'll be like, hey, this be your dad.
Fucking
What?
paralyzer.
Oh!
Straight out of season 3.
So everyone's going to die, he's going to have to go back in time. Oh no, she's facing the...
Nice.
Oh, okay. That was cool. Nora. Got a really weird run.
There's Ramilla's.
Yeah, no, it's not as bad. It's not as bad as that.
Gonna need another bad speedster sleeve.
I can feel how scared you are.
I feel like this might be feature one.
Yeah. Whoa.
Can't stop us all.
Wait, is this the same set as the second episode? Where the multiple man?
How is she? I don't like the way that she can stop guns.
I'm the real deal. One true god of speed.
get beaten. It's really fucking easy.
That's what I call mind over matter.
That's how you do it, people.
Ah!
Hey,
He's in a wheelchair as well.
He actually went and got it just for that.
Out of the archives.
I'm gonna find a way to stop. Maybe. Either way.
Oh, you killed Chester.
No, stop, wait.
Just so you're aware of the whole timeline of events here. After I kill you, I'm gonna kill your boss because I don't care what any upgraded ancestor of mine might say. Barry Allen's life is mine!
Yeah.
Where did this come from? When did you
Unlimited.
when did you become the Emperor?
Didn't he have it at the end of last season, right?
She's got a suit now as well. He's very X-Men, but yeah. He literally looks like the X-Men suit.
He does.
Yeah.
What were you expecting, spandex?
Yeah, yellow spandex. You guys go inside of these things?
Keon called it. What now, Chief?
Now we get payback. Or CCPD's finest street of slaughter, huh?
Good that he came back from this, though.
I already told you, Hunter. No one dies tonight.
Too bad neither of you were powerful enough to block the darkness.
What's he doing? He's running around in a circle.
He's got
Oh no, you're running around in a circle. Oh, not Judas again. That insurance must be insane.
Well, it's going to be the last time they use the set.
Might as well trash the crap
Again, yeah. Lightsabers as well.
Literally like Kylo Ren.
Even Chewbane's like, what the fuck is he doing? He's just running around in a circle. He's charging it up. Okay. She take all that? She'll explode. Well done, Chewbane, you did fuck all.
Yeah. He's still just like,
I'm gonna do something in a minute.
Isn't this sweet? I get to kill you wearing the face of your old mentor Nash.
Thawne.
Whoa.
Wheelchair.
This again, they don't have to use this set again.
Yeah, true.
Why not?
Wake up, wake up! Chuck!
He's dead.
No.
You actually killed him. I thought anything he was actually gonna die.
Yeah,
Come on, Cisco. Where are you? Damn, they actually. Oh, okay. You fucking.
I thought there were actually having stakes in this show for once.
No one cares. Move on. Even Thorne's like, oh my god, I can get out of here. Why are we panning? Just go.
This wasn't the main plot
No
line
one
we cared
cares.
about in
Move
the whole
on.
of the season.
Move on.
God, some of the writers are shipping that really hard.
I want to hurt some Flash.
Yes, you do.
And I won't. If you surrender.
Oh, where's it going?
Hey!
Oh! Where did Jake come from?
Earth 2, motherfuckers.
How do you do that?
You've been doing this thing for a long time?
I picked
Yeah.
up from my Earth 90 doppelganger.
Oh!
Earth
Oh, because he
90.
siphoned
If I were you-
Barry's power, didn't it?
Hey there, kid.
You've been doing this trick for a long time, you learned some neat tricks.
Just need more speed.
I was going to say, is he going to siphon off all from all the
Yeah.
others?
Not until I'm the fastest man alive.
Oh wow, so that was all their cameos gone? Yeah. Yeah, oh, that didn't last very long.
So
So he siphoned his speed to other people to make them all weaker, rather than just being one really strong.
It's the negative speed force that keeps absorbing it. He'll overload it and kill himself.
Oh, we would.
Just like so.
So let's grab some coffee and wait for that to happen.
they don't want Eddie to die, do
The whole timeline's breaking down. It's time we stop Eddie talk.
Jay, say something about like, who the fuck is this guy?
He's destroyed himself.
Okay, so let's do that.
He's a hero. He saved my life once by sacrificing himself to stop Dawn. I won't let him die again. My wife is in the hospital right now about to give birth to our child. I am trying to save the timeline and Eddie's life. As hard as it sounds, that may just be impossible.
they? I am the impossible.
It can't be.
I can get you into the negative speed force. But what will you do once you're there?
Stop Eddie from killing himself.
They'll just pick a new avatar.
What am I supposed to do?
You need to change his point of view.
They push, we push back. We get stronger, so do they. That's what balance means. For the last 9 years, I have watched the people I love suffer and die. I want a better world for my family, but I don't know how to do it.
What if there's another way forward? You
I would
say
have flipped back to them
balance
two and
is
Jay
about
be like,
violence and
who
death,
are you again?
but it doesn't have to be that.
Why are you not going to top them?
Nature is
Like,
about.
this is a-
People just stab you right through that.
It's a trick I learned in my Earth
It's
90
about
counterpart. Zippers.
coexistence.
Killing the last avatar I faced. I sat down I stopped fighting. Thawne didn't. It's impossible.
Then you need to believe in the impossible. Because it's the only way to create a better world.
What have you done? Your connection to the negative speed force is gonna kill you. You just want it all for yourself. I want to save you. All that power is overloading your body. You stole my life.
Go to another Earth lady.
I'm not gonna fight you anymore.
They're destroying every set, aren't they?
You didn't stop Thawne. I did. I saved everyone because I always win Flash.
Oh.
Suplex.
Oh, wow.
You see what's happening? You've become the person you died trying to stop. He lied. Take back what's yours.
I love you.
Eddie, you hold the power now. End Barry Allen's pathetic existence. You have to remain as the Avatar. You are the answer. Thawne gave in to hate, but you can fight it. It's what you deserve.
Here's one weakness. A gun.
Both sides working together. Now, this is what I ever wanted to be. You're a hero.
Squash it. Squash it quick.
You can now have blue lightning.
From one avatar to another. Just because I'm doing this doesn't mean we'll always see eye to eye. We're still on opposite sides.
Together, we'll find a way.
The negative speed force rejected now. Well, that was fucking over quick. Jesus. That's like not even half the episode.
There's got to be a negative iris somewhere.
You're just in time. More's coming.
The baby's on the way too.
She snored just sat outside the window.
Guys, Jay's confirmed it. Red Lightning is gone.
Legion of Zoom is right back where they belong too.
And Barry has once again saved the world.
You just call them Legion of Zoom.
Legion of Zoom.
Also,
Totally normal!
despite being hit by enough electricity to kill an entire circus full of elephants, Runker doesn't have a scratch on. Buddy, your blood is generating Hawking radiation.
Same kind of energy that you find inside black holes.
When your consciousness bonded with that black hole, some of that cosmic energy bonded right back with you.
Are you saying that I have black hole power? Like I'm meta?
Technically,
Hold on, I'm a CHUNK?
No, not quite.
I'm a child, baby!
The C-U-N.
It has to
Okay.
be the way- Wait, does this mean I'm gonna be a...
Here comes the spot.
Oh my god, this is so rushed, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
The sky's rushed.
How about now?
Joe!
Your power is...
Excess
Yeah.
between.
Probably the best thing of the whole season.
Yeah.
I'm about to be born. Am I breaking timeline rules by being here?
Yes.
A little... Fine. We fixed it.
She's gonna disappear.
Hello there.
Oh yes, the Wells person, isn't it?
You're a Wells. Did you travel across the cosmos just to be here for Barry and Iris?
I'm here for you.
Not just them. It's time for you to ascend. Become the National Order's protector of all things. Saying goodbye is hard. What matters is carrying peace of the ones you love, wherever and whenever you go.
I think she was hot.
She's still going, Jesus.
That's purple and yellow.
Yeah.
Congratulations!
It's a boy. What?
Oh.
You broke them! Barry, what did you do?
It comes out ginger. It's like, oh.
Wally?
Nice to finally meet you.
For the third 500th time.
Yeah.
I promise I won't, in this timeline, run away and leave you a deadbeat dad.
I remember you with a small... Now look at you. I'm a granddad. And you're a mom.
I'll take her.
Lay you down now, undergirl. Rest your head for the wind
You go, you'll always be Barry. Always be Iris.
You're my lightning rod.
Sounds like it was just missing the first place.
I love you, Barry Allen.
They fixed the
I
hole?
can't believe you're leaving us. Feels like just yesterday. And look how you've blossomed.
I will take care of Kesha, Bob, John Paul, all of them. I promise.
Still the
And I'm
plans.
sure they will be excellent companions.
Frank.
You just
Fuck you, Chuck!
What of me, Chuck? What the fuck?
being a part of everything you've built over the last 9 years. It's been the honor of a lifetime. Your family now, Keon. You take care of yourself. I will.
Oh, fuck off.
Yeah.
Thank you for never giving up on me.
Of course.
He's not talking to the audience.
Nothing ever dies. We're all connected. We rise from dirt and we return to dirt.
Saying
What I was born to
something.
protect. But now my time in this mortal body is done.
She gonna leave and then
Caitlin will come back.
yeah,
Caitlin or
her
Frost
body.
will come back, right?
Yeah.
Remember, I will always be with you.
Oh hell! Oh god, the wrong way.
Holy shit! It's pretty cool effect.
Yep, still
Yeah.
Caitlin. Who is it?
Yeah, Caitlin.
Oh my god. Caitlin?
How?
When Keon ascended, she didn't need her physical body anymore.
Where's Cisco?
Yeah.
I never thought I'd see you again.
I know, but I'm home.
Great, it gets to be the main character for like 5 minutes.
Mark's like, alright, second chance.
So it's like, alright, fine, well, you're not Frost, but I guess you'll do.
So, what was the experiment that turned you into Frost in the first place? Let's try that again.
You just put a wig on, like...
Sit in the corner. I thought they were making Bart.
Yeah, there it is. She's still there, is Nora not going to go back?
She's pretty there and come back.
Oh,
right?
time travel?
I promise I'll come back to Tannhauser as soon as I can. No matter how many times I tell her I'm fine, Crow still wants to run more tests.
Sounds like somebody's anxious to get back to Team Flash. I really missed you.
No, you didn't.
We all did. About how we left things.
It's been a week.
I'm so sorry.
What you did, it showed me that Frost's love, her legacy, I'll carry that with me always. What I was doing.
Who's that in the background?
I'm
Jay and
Is that Jay in the Speed Force? Or his wife?
I rubbed off on you, huh?
Maybe I should dye my hair blue.
We need Nora.
I can't wait.
Wait, okay, so there must be Jay and his wife.
I think that's Joan, yeah.
Why is Time Traveller Wells there? So random.
I'm just creating a paradox. Don't worry about this.
This is trippy.
You think it was a crazy 24 hours before I was born? Wait for Bart's due date.
Love me.
Joe's speech.
He's just been drinking solidly.
I'm fucked up.
She won her first Pulitzer, too. That's 2 special ladies in my life. The mother of my 3rd special lady doesn't feel left out, Cecile. Over the last few years, I've watched you take on a second career, become a superhero.
Isn't
and
that
be
part of
the best.
Iris' staff there that don't know any of this?
Yeah.
It's like,
What? Taking notes.
We will always keep loving each other. I would like to do this.
Propose, yeah.
Are you? Are you about to do what I think you do? Wait.
Now we're the same height. No way.
Cecile Warren, will you marry me?
I thought they were already married.
Finally!
Yeah, same. Does that change the future she saw last time?
Yeah, I think it will.
Love sings there. He's the best man, right? You gotta be.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
He's got to run as the final scene, right?
You want to hear a story? Okay, but before I start, I need you to do something first. I need you to stop crying.
Oh, the excess.
I need you to believe in the impossible. Your dad is fast. And the faster I go, the more the world slows down. When I was a kid, I lost the people I cared about most. I won't let that happen to you. That's why your mom and I, we need to do something impossible. Our family has been blessed with these amazing gifts. Maybe that speed shouldn't just belong to us anymore. The lightning chose me.
He's going to give it a new avatar.
I'm gonna do the choosing.
What?
My name's Barry Allen, but their names
I just had some car trouble. Yeah, I will be right there.
are Avery Hope,
It's time to go home.
Max Mercury,
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Jess Chambers.
Cool.
Maybe if we share a piece of ourselves, we can break out of our old cycles of violence and pain. Create a new world for you, Nora. It's one where we can coexist, all of us, together. A world where nothing has to be impossible.
As long as we believe in it.
That's quite a nice ending.
Does he give up all of his power or just share it with people?
I think he must be sharing it like the same way that Eddie did with the
Yeah.
other speedsters, right? Like I knew the middle one, I don't know the other two.
Yeah, so Max Mercury, I reckon, or something. But,
I don't recognise the other two.
No.
Google that shit. Okay. It was good-ish. What I wish.
typical Flash last season, where it built up and then the last episode it's all over really good.
If you had done Eddie bringing them all back 5 episodes ago, then each of them have a moment with Barry trying to take him down, and they could have the whole thing of like, yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
I mean, so much better. Like him versus Zoom,
You
him
could have
versus
had that.
Avatar, him versus Godspeed. I mean,
He thinks he's defeated them, and then they go up into the sky.
Yeah,
and
Eddie
it's
takes
Eddie
it.
slowly absorbing them.
You could have had that over the whole season.
Yeah.
I mean,
like, the first 2 episodes would have been Zoom coming back. It's like, I thought you died, and then like Savitar, and then
you could have spread that out over. So
what's
like
the mystery of these
like,
species coming back again?
Eobard didn't even get to a scene with Barry.
No.
In that, he just except for the beginning, went, I was going to miss this, and then I'm going to run off and
Go after Chuck.
go after Chuck. It's frustrating now. They should have been better.
He truly is the best Reverse Flash ever because he's just when he found that wheelchair to put there to
Every scene he was in, even when he was the time travelling, he was the best actor.
I totally forgot about time travelling Wells as well. Because how did that happen? I don't remember how that happened.
That's the one.
Is that from him doing the ball thing?
No, wasn't he the one that got resurrected? He's the original Wells from his timeline.
Yes. Yeah.
But he somehow he got resurrected from the grave, and then he's got that one perfect day he lives in.
With his wife.
His
on
wife.
the beach. Yeah. Yes. Sorry. Yes. And then then Caitlin coming back right at the end.
Yeah.
Although I quite was getting on with Keown for this. Like, why could that not happen earlier and then have Caitlin and where was Cisco?
Because you needed Keown to be
Cisco.
able to get him to the negative speed force. That's why they put her in.
I did kind of really hate how quick that was over. Like he's like, you can do it, Eddie. Right? Yeah. Cool. What? It's like
I get what he's saying. It's like we know each other. We know you. I know
You're a good person.
You're
You always wanted to be a hero.
Be a hero.
Now be a hero.
And you're being the villain. Now,
you might be using the negative power.
It made
but
sense. It was
you've
just
got the ability to overcome that. So
again, it was just rushed because again, that could have been a 20-minute scene rather than 5 minutes because they had to do this whole ending thing. Frustrating, man. It's frustrating when they just I mean they've done it the past few seasons. Just rush the last episode every time. So
it's typical.
Why change it?
Typical CW sort of series plotting. Yeah, like rush the finale.
I mean, just make it. Just they could have just put to. That was take out episodes, but like made this three episodes long.
They should have done the Batwoman thing, and then they introduce Eddie back.
Yeah, and he slowly does it in the background.
Yeah.
Agree.
And then every 2 or 3 episodes, it's Godspeed's the first 2, then it's Zoom, then it's Savitar.
You could have even brought.
Then
it could have been whatever Batwoman was doing because they thought she was. Ollie says she's from another. He introduces the multiverse because he comes back at the end of the Batwoman stuff and says it was a multiverse fracture. I fixed that, but there may be some hiccups, and that's what brings Eddie back.
Yeah,
and then that's.
Well, she could have been the first evil speedster.
Yeah. Yeah, well, he could be the first one. He sort of takes takes her out of a different.
Then Godspeed comes back.
Yeah,
I really get pissed off with God because he is so shit.
Yeah.
In this show, he's meant to be like the king of speed. Like in the season we had him in, he was shit, and in this he was shit as well. I'm like, man, what? Why are you so shit? You're meant to be amazing. Why? Why?
It's annoying. Like when Cecile takes out all his clones.
Yeah.
And then he goes up and wants to talk to her. Just run up and punch her in the face.
Yeah.
Knock her out, and then you've won.
The problem Barry has with the just take that out first.
I did like the thing I did like at the beginning is when like Godspeed and Zoom showed up in that house and like the hell do you think you are taking me out? That was great.
Yeah.
And then got coming down and saying, I know you're that.
First time?
Yeah. For some of these people, don't wear white after Labor Day.
Good bit of dialogue as well where he's like, I'm the true god of speed, and Sabotage just appears behind him. It's like...
Yeah, no, that was good. Because you forget, because obviously he's, I haven't watched season 2 since it's been out, but like, obviously Zoom was pretending to be Jay Garrett, and that's when Harry, he had Harry, then didn't he, was in that series.
Oh, which one was it?
There was Earth 2 Harry, because it was Earth 2 Jay Garrett.
Yeah.
So that's why he was like, "Oh, you're Harry Wells," and he was like,
Yeah.
"No, wait, no, you're Reba Bartholomew." So like he just recognises, because he's just been pulled from that season when he's about to die. He's like, "I forgot how many cops he killed." Obviously, they attacked Harry and stuff. Yeah, so it's. I have to watch that season again. Actually, I quite like.
I like that as well. Savitar went to stab Nora like he did with Iris.
Yeah.
But she
phased it. That was a good fake out. I was just like, "Jeez, they're gonna kill Nora? What the hell?" Like, no.
There's also part of me that's like, why doesn't Barry always face someone punching him and he doesn't fall over?
Yeah. Because he falls over a lot. And this one, he went through like 10 cars.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It felt like a microcosm of what they were trying to do. Like when each of those speedsters came out, it was like, oh, this is memories of the previous seasons, but it was so rushed.
But that's what we were well, for me personally, that's what I kind of was hoping this whole season was going to be the same way like what Arrow did. It was like every couple of episodes was like a callback to previous seasons. They've just done that in 10 minutes rather than a whole season. Yeah, really hard. I don't think I've watched season 3's again, but like obviously Savitar was there was the not Time Remnant, the Mirage thing version of Barry, right? They got left. And then
when he defeated Zulu.
Turned evil, yeah. So it's like it's a whole.
Because you could have, if you could have more time to play that fight out with Nora, you could have had her go, "I defeated you," and he takes the helmet off and she's like, "Dad!" And
exactly. Because I don't know if I'm guessing she would know that.
She would have done because she would have learned it from the Flash series.
Yeah, but I guess it still would have been quite a shock, and stuff. But there's so many moments you could have added to that. And where was Wally? Where the fuck was like Bart? Like Jay didn't even do anything. He's siphoned off freaking negative speed force from somewhere.
Had the potential.
Yeah, right. It was all there. They just didn't write it the right way.
Ran out of time, ran out of budget. I don't know.
They had to focus on the Chuck and.
That
lasted longer than the bad guys.
A pan shot of them kissing lasted longer than fucking the fight.
Well, there's obviously one writer in the room who wanted that to happen and has been like, fine, if we give him that fucking scene, he'll shut up. It's just like no one cares. It's like,
and I don't get like again. I was getting confused during that episode because when they showed all the good guys showed up, they were all in their suits that they had in 2049, but they weren't the characters from 2049. They just magically got their suits from somewhere.
Well, I imagine because Cecile transferred her memory back, she said, "Right, well, the suits look like this, Chuck. This is
you got an hour because we're about to go on."
Well, they showed that he was trying to make one for Allegra, and it was shit. So she's like, "This design it like this."
I watched his old 90s X-Men movie. Like, this really cool. Do that. It's literally basically the same. Oh dear. So stupid.
As a show overall, it's had some good moments.
What's your favourite ever moment from The Flash? Whole 9 seasons.
It's got to be the
when Eobard turns up and Cisco's in the dome.
Yes,
season 1. That's the best episode.
Cisco's in the dome.
Yeah, the dome that they go to trap him in.
Yeah,
and he beats the shit out of himself, but you don't know that.
Yes.
Oh my god, he's not the Reverse Flash. Then he comes back into the same place and he's trying to fix it, and he walks in and he's like, "Wait, but there was 2 of you," and he's like, "1," and then the Mirage.
Yeah,
he shows him that bit was the best moment.
I like the bit where it was the mid-season
and he goes to kill him as well.
Yeah, the mid-season break where he like goes into the secret thing and it reveals that he's the Reverse Flash and he's just like "Merry Christmas" or something like that. That's cool, man.
There's a bit where it's very early on when they're setting up so that Eddie might be the bad guy.
Yeah.
And then it's the 3rd or 4th episode when Wells is in his apartment and he gets up out of the wheelchair. And you're like, "Oh, what's going on?" Like,
there's also a really good bit where
so basically season 1.
And season 1 as well, where the tidal waves come in from the original Weather Wiz. And he's like, "I don't want to tell you this, Iris." And he spins around and puts the suit on, like run and like her seeing him for being a Flash for the first time.
Yeah,
it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't know. A lot of the crossover stuff's been good as well.
Yeah,
like having
100th episode was really good. When he went back, and he's tied up. He's like, "Who are you?" He goes, "I'm Barry." And he goes, "Thor," and he knows that he knows he's.
No. I mean, I because I used to watch.
And he starts naming all the speedsters as well. He's like, "Are you Jesse Quick? Are you?"
Yeah. I really enjoyed. I mean, I love having John Wesley Shipp in this show anyway. But when he showed up in that one where he was the 90s Flash in his 90s suit from the old TV show, that was a highlight for me. And he was on the sacrifice himself to see.
That was episode 3 of the crossover. Right?
Yeah, the crossover. I think I even cried at that point. I was still doing it in your house, and I was just like, in fact, I watched that. I used to rent that video out every week from that video store and watch the first 3 episodes of the. And then there's the one with the trickster with Mark Hamill, and then there's one where there's this sort of black detective guy called Nightshade or something. I can't remember what he's called, but and he works with him. It's basically 5 episodes. I used to rent that out and watch that so much, that show, and then in fact they actually brought him back to be that version of himself. That was a really good moment. I like that one a lot.
I think there's quite a bit. I did enjoy season 2 as well, when you've got the guy that Hunter Zolomon pretending to be Jay.
Yes.
For a lot of it.
And you find out Jay's actually Jay Garrick.
Back when Jay, when you said was tied up in the prison.
Yes, because with Grodd. Was Grodd in it as well? Was that?
Grodd was in season 1 briefly when because he was in the cage in Star Labs and got out.
Yeah.
When, the thing happened.
Yeah, I mean they're great. I mean they obviously Grodd was great. I enjoyed Captain Cold Snart.
Yes.
In it as well. Back in season 1 again.
And I miss Cisco as well.
Yeah, I mean, I quite enjoyed the twist with Zavatar. That whole because I think he says it one of the first episodes he shows up. He goes, "I am the fastest man alive."
We set up a little document of guessing who he was, and I said it was Barry, and you were like, "Nah, it's not Barry. It's too obvious." And I'm like, "Yeah, it was Barry."
No, I like the twist of him being and the Time Remnant or whatever his version, Mirage, evil version. I was like, that was cool.
Actually, the moment in season 1 where I can't remember the bad guy's name, but he turns into a steel, really strong, and Cisco is like, "Oh, you're gonna have to generate this much thing, and you'd have to run from 13.4 miles away."
Yeah.
And then he's fighting him in the school against Iris, and he runs away. He's got out of there. He's like, "Wait, where is he?" He's down here. He's 13.2 He's gonna do it. Supersonic punch, baby. That bit was really good.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. And also, I don't know what.
The bit where Wells starts telling him about phasing.
Oh yeah,
When he
feels a wind on your face.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, and you're like, that's when you're like, wait a minute, he knows that because he's done it himself.
He's the reverse, actually.
But also, I can't remember. I think it's season 7, episode 1, where he goes into the black hole with the new suit.
Yes.
And Cisco's and him and Iris are in the Star Labs, and he just puts it, and then all of a sudden Queen comes up.
Yeah.
I've been waiting the right time for this moment.
That was
he looks at her, he's like, he's going into a black hole. She's like, yeah, okay.
So lined up, ready to play at all times. Special button, ready? That was
got the flip, bang.
The emergency
push until set date. Yeah.
I also really it's when he came out the Speed. He went off at the end of the season with the Speed Force.
Oh, because the Earth was going to...
Yeah, then he comes back and he's lost, and he's just scribbling all over the walls. And that samurai has taken Iris.
Yeah, robot samurai.
Yeah, he's going to kill Iris. And Joe's he's down in the what do you call it? Thing where he prisons them all. He's in there.
Oh, the pipeline.
Pipeline, yeah. And then Joe comes running in, you need to save Iris is going to die. And then he just stops writing and his eyes light up, and then he just straight out of it, and then Cisco's flashes back, baby, and he's taking the new suit, and he's just running down the street with a smile on his face. That was a great moment as well.
Yeah, I do miss Cisco.
It's a shame he didn't come back for the final season. I don't know if there's a story behind that, or they just couldn't have time to get him in.
Maybe
maybe he's doing something else.
It's you would think out of everyone that he should be there.
Yeah,
at least for the final episode, especially when Caitlin's back as well. If they obviously must have told him Caitlin's dead, and then be like, Caitlin's alive again. He'd be like, I'm coming over right now.
That's why I thought maybe she might have been on the phone to him at the end, rather than
his
mother.
Yeah.
I think that'd be it. Cool.
Yeah, it's a real shame. Oh man,
that's the end of the Arrowverse as well.
End of the Arrowverse, as we know it.
The next big superhero TV universe is going to be whatever comes out DCEU, or whatever it's calling itself under James Gunn.
Yeah. Yeah, because you don't know what's going on with Superman and Lois now, do we? It was going to get renewed.
I think he's calling it DCU, isn't he?
DCU.
Yeah, DCU announced the DC Elseworlds, which is the Batman and Joker movies, and Superman and Lois, but that might get cancelled. We don't know.
Yeah.
They did say it was going to keep it for another season, but I don't think it's been renewed yet. But no, sorry, it's not been taken by CW, but HBO want to try and take it.
HBO should get on that because it's
100%.
It's
100%. One of the best show on TV. Oh well. End of an era, guys. End of an era.
Well, we got another Flash coming up.
Very true. A couple of weeks.
Well, if they ever start raising play tickets for it.
Yeah, that's a bit true. Flash movie will be great. Someone else has seen it recently and said it's a really good movie. Someone famous.
Stephen King.
Yes, who hates superhero stuff, but he said it's actually really good.
Yeah. hot take. I don't really like a lot of his books, so I'm going to take his.
Fine, he'll be good.
There was a big period of the 90s when he was just high on coke and God knows what else, and a lot of that writing is kind of like, this is a great idea, I'll write it down. Yeah, publish it.
Yep, then he makes all the money.
True.
And they say drugs are bad.
He makes millions, but he still can't afford $8 for Twitter Blue. But let's not get political up in it. Yeah.
It's the final episode of The Flash. Don't sound crazy. Right. Sarah, that was the final ever episode of The Flash. What do you think about it? Come on, let us know what you thought of the season finale. What could have been better? What was really good? What was your favourite episode of the entire 9 seasons? Or what was your favourite moment? We just sort of spoke through ours, so I'd love to know yours as well. If you want to see the full reaction to this finale, head over to Patreon. We've got full reactions and all the reactions that we do. We also have social media, links in the description below, and we also do a podcast. If you listen to podcasts, type in Legends Podcast, you find us there, and we'll see you very soon for another reaction.